everyone, welcome to Commerce Kadambam. How are you all feeling today? Happy, sad, doubtful, energetic, or boring? Okay, let's wake up with a scenario. Of course, I'm going to give you a two scenario. You're going to find out the solution for that. The first one is if you are an entrepreneur of a concern, how you will ascertain your financial position, or if you are the head of the family, how will you run the family by budgeting? Yes, of course, there we has a solution. From the previous question, we come up with a solution that whether a concern or a family, we need a proper calculation to ascertain the financial position. What is the calculation it means? We have to do three things. One is documenting, the other one is analyzing, the third one is reporting. So you have to document all the bills, and analyzing, you have to verify whether it is right, amount is being entered, or the invoice is being entered properly. Yes. And the third one is reporting. After analyzing everything, finally you can make it as a report whether the concern is going in a profit way or else in a loss. Now let's ready to explore a new world of accounting terms. So before moving on to the sums and to know about accounts, we should understand what are all the terms are there in the accounts. So let's start. First one is business. Of course, everyone knows what the business is. Now we were moving on to the proprietor. Proprietor is a person who is the owner of the business. Next is capital. The amount which is invested for the business by the proprietor is called capital. Next one is drawing. If a proprietor withdrawn any money from the business for his personal use comes under drawings. And the next, cash and credit transaction. What are all the cash transaction occurs comes under cash, and the credit transaction. For example, if we are buying anything for credit, it comes under credit transaction. Next is account. We have three types of account. One is personal, the other one is nominal, and the third one is real. So when these three things occurs, total journal entry will be handled. So that we can discuss it later. Next comes the part of debit and credit. If the amount comes into the business, that will be credited. The amount goes out of the business, that will be debited. Next is goods. Goods is nothing but a products, a furniture, etc. Next one is purchase. If we buy anything, that comes under purchase. If we return that which we have been already bought is purchase return. The same is a vice versa for sales and sales return. Now comes the asset. We have three types of asset. One is fixed, the other one is current, the third one is fictitious. Fixed asset is termed to be a building, a plant, or anything else which is already fixed. The next one is current asset. The thing which can be sold and make it as a liquid cash within that financial asset, I mean financial year, comes under current asset. Next one is fictitious asset. Goodwill, patents, copyright, everything comes under fictitious asset. And the next comes the liabilities. Liabilities is also of three types. One is fixed liability, which you will be paying monthly once or yearly once, like electricity bill, rent, etc. Current liability is short-term debt or accounts payable which is occur within the short time of a period. The third one is contingent liability which we have to pay it in the future. So that's all for today's class. We can meet out with the next part in the next class. Thank you all.